The Chief Minister opened today's session of Parliament by acknowledging the presence of friends from the UK and European parliaments. He also reflected on the recent sad passing of the Vox editor.
Can I ask the House to reflect for a moment on the sad passing recently of a member of the local press corps, Mr. Derek McGrail, who was for many years the editor of one of our local newspapers, The Vox, which recently became an online-only medium. Members of the press discharge an extraordinarily important function in getting the message of politicians to the general public and in challenging and testing the message that we wish to put out. And Derek was an exemplary member of that corps.
The GSD opposition and the government exchanged questions and answers on the abuse of disability parking bays, while also confirming speed cameras will be in operation in just a few months. Minister for Transport Paul Balvan said a speed limit review has been conducted and is being phased in, with changes to the speed limit in certain areas already affected. Mr. Balvan denied that the Ready Bike scheme announced in August last year was an election gimmick. He said the government is working through the details with a private landlord for use of some private land for this scheme. Hybrid and electric vehicles were also discussed. The Transport Minister defended the government's efforts to encourage these, saying while there were only 10 more electric vehicles in the past 2 years, there are approximately 100 more hybrid cars. He said all new car parks have charging facilities for electric vehicles. Paul Balvan also said a residential parking scheme will be rolled out in the coming months, starting in the centre of town and the upper town. On the small boats marina, the opposition leader Daniel Feetham asked for the names of the people who had benefited from what he calculated to be £37,000 per berth spent by the government. The Minister for Projects, Gilbert Ligudi, said the government believes releasing these names would infringe data protection law. He also reminded Mr. Feetham that almost 70% of the electorate voted for this project and that the super yacht facility there brings with it new revenue. The GSD's Roy Clinton asked Mr. Ligudi if he personally had a berth, which the MP confirmed he did, explaining he was 400 and something on the waiting list for the 700 berths. Mr. Clinton also asked how many government projects had followed the guidelines and advice of the Development and Planning Commission fully. Fabian Picardo, the Chief Minister, said Mr. Clinton was effectively asking for information that is already in the public domain, inviting the opposition MP to either ask a more specific question or to do the homework himself. The annual report of the Gibraltar Regulatory Authority was laid, as were the audited accounts for the Gibraltar Electric Authority for the past 4 years, the annual reports of the Parole Board for the past 2, and the Employment Survey report for 2015. Parliament has now adjourned till Thursday at 3 p.m.